staying with the contracts real quick. This was one you may have heard about in the town of Lake Park. This was one of these where you kind of go, the county went this way and Lake Park went that way. And what happened here is this actually was very similar to what happened in the grand jury report, which is why we're here, is because there were land deals that looked suspicious. But those were for county land deals. In this situation, there was a grant, and part of the grant was for the county to help cities on projects. So Lake Park wanted this marina project, and so the county said, okay, we'll negotiate it, we'll go forward with it. Well, what happened is, in a nutshell with this one, is, back when this was purchased at $2.4 million back in like 2005, the market was where it was and everything was grand and people were, things were looking pretty good. But what happened in 2010? The market went tanked, right? So the question becomes, why would the county pay 283% above the market value for this land? Looks suspicious. So we went, okay, we'll look, and we did, and the file was empty. There was no appraisals, there was no documentation, there was nothing to determine whether this was a good deal, bad deal, why did they do it. So again, this was the transparency piece of it, is that we didn't put it for fraud, we just said, all right, something doesn't make sense, and what we found was the requirements didn't require for county to municipal purchases an appraisal. So now, I think actually we told them to put it in the policy, but they're actually putting in the ordinance. They're going to require, based on the amount, to have at least 1, 2, 3 appraisals so that we can stop this. And again, the prevention side of the house is once those controls are in place, that stops this type of purchasing. Because to the public eye, you and I go, what? How did they justify this? It doesn't make sense. So that was key, but it's interesting, the city actually said, well, this is the county's fault because the county bought it for us. Well, no, not really, because what the city did is they put an interlocal agreement, and in the agreement it says if you don't build it, you own it. So if they don't build that project, the city's out that $2.4 million. That's not good. So this didn't work. They both are responsible, and they have to work better together to make sure that these kind of things don't happen.